Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to a video on my channel. Today we're going to be doing something different. Today we're going to be doing a video about Forex, of pretty much how I would mark up my charts in preparation for next week. Currently, when you're seeing this, it is a Saturday, so I would either do this on a Saturday or on a Sunday. It doesn't really matter. So one of my pairs I really like trading is UCAD. I also like trading gold, but for the sake of simplicity and showing an example, I'm only going to do UCAD in this video. So what do I look for? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I actually look for multiple things. I like to look at every single possible scenario. So for some people, this might be too much, but for me, it works. So what do I see right away? Right away, I see order block, sell off, right? And we're clearly in some kind of channel. So let's just remove all these drawings and let's draw it out. I don't always draw trend lines, but I do think they are relevant and they actually could be useful to prepare you and get extra confirmation. They're pretty much diagonal, how do I say this? Support and resistance. That is exactly what they are actually. So we have the top side done. Now I want to do the bottom side. And let's see how this is working out. Okay. I do think we got one, two, one, two, this way right here. This is going to be the perfect one. This one right over here. We go like this. Go like this. Go like this. There you go. And bang. I think this is more accurate. Stop doing that. That's what I meant to do. So it's not perfect. I'm not the most pleased with this to say, but I do think it is overall good enough. I do think overall it is good enough. So when there's channels forming, right? I hate when they start kind of going like this, unless they're supposed to. Okay, unless they're supposed to. So as you guys saw, I pretty diddy it. So here we go. So that's done. Now, next thing I look for, right? We had the order block sell-offs. Okay. Now let me look for other order blocks. What I can see is boom, based off the 4-hour, we went here, right? We went off here. I see another 4-hour order block. So here, bang, okay. Boom. This could be our entry to continue going lower. We could do something like this because price shouldn't, at this point, once it starts going up, we should not really go past the order block that much. If you do want to play more conservative, go like this. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is mark up what happened. We were here and we swept liquidity. There we go. So we swept liquidity. Bang. Bang. Okay. So we've done that. So we swept liquidity. Okay. Very, very nicely done. UCAD looks more solid on trendline than 1 hour. There we go. Now, another thing I noticed right away, there's big support and resistance here. So we just want to draw it out. And we're going to go to higher time frames. So actually, let me start from the weekly. So off the weekly, pretty much we made a double top, but we're also here. Here's a very big key support and resistance. Now I will personally do a trend line, not from here, but from here, just in case. Okay, so I know the chart's looking messy, but that's okay And one thing I am going to consider is this weekly order block, but I'm not going to draw it out right now, but I'm just letting you know that I see that, okay? So if we would go into that weekly order block, an area I might be looking for to be taking an order block type trade would be, let's see, 16-hour, maybe somewhere down here. Down here, because as you see, there's a lot of consolidation, and have that marked up. So, okay, we have nice areas marked up. We have potentials of where price could go, where price currently is. One thing I'm going to look more for is more confirmations in here. And just basically off the eye test, we can tell that it was supporting and resisting off this area really nicely, right? If we go to 4-hour, we're closing here. 5-hour looks very, very, very nice. 5-hour looks very nice. 6-hour went off into this order block. 7 hours, 8 hours, right? Everything is closing the way it's supposed to. You can tell, it doesn't have to be 100% clean, but you can tell bang, right? You can tell bang, you can tell pretty much bang. So we have that in terms of support and resistance. That's why I use multiple time frames, right? Bang, bang. Okay, so what would I write? I would write sell area trend plus resistance plus order block. Okay. Boom. Now you guys don't have to agree with what I'm doing. You might be thinking I'm doing too much, but this is just the way I like to do it. I like to mark up everything. I like to see everything for what it is. Now, like I said, some people just focused on one thing, trend lines, liquidity sweeps, ICT, doesn't matter. So that's that. Now, if we actually go on a daily, I'm going to do the Fibonacci. I'm actually going to go down to maybe the, boom, reverse. So we can tell when it started to expand and top went down 88%. So if we take it from here to this top, 88, near the 88% area is where the order block was, right? We have order block here on the 20-hour, 12, 11, 10, right? The thing is, 8. This is just an area where I'm looking to be buying. I always like playing stingy with my prices, but this for me just kind of gives me more confirmation, more confidence that if we were to go down, right, doesn't mean right away. It does not mean right away that we would be looking to potentially start getting buys into this area or this area down here. Now, if we get buys into, this blue box, this would also confirm with our trend line. And in the moment, that's when we break it down a smaller time frame and get an entry there. Okay, that is how I would do it. But based off this is how I would pretty much mark my charts. Now, guys, if I would be looking to take a sell, like I said, in this order block, my first take profit would be into the 1-hour candle order block. Then we have the liquidity sweep, which is a 1 to 2, the support and resistance, which you could do at like closer to the top or more towards the bottom. But something like this, so pretty much a 1 to 2.6 is the risk to reward I'd be looking for. Now, you could go down all the way somewhere in imbalance down here or even down here, but you have to remember, usually, most times, even though we're kind of in a channel right now, there's a good chance we might break out of it, go up somewhere higher before we sell off, tap into this area potentially, do something like this maybe before we start going up. Okay. That is just how the markets work. That's why we take it step by step. And that's why I only like to hold trades just for a few hours maximum. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. That's how I would mark up my charts. Now you don't have to do everything I did. I just like to have an eagle's eye overview of just seeing everything. This is the way I've been trading. This is the way, well, not the way I was taught, really, to be honest. I was taught multiple things. I just put them all together. So this is the way I found success. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember, you don't have to do this much, but it's always good to look out for everything. And at the end of the day, your entry should be in the moment due to the context of the market and the candles, not just based off predicting areas. So, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll talk to you guys next time.